I know where my room was. I was the bugler, the sergeant of buglers. So I was the first up and the last to bed every night. And there were some perks that went with that, but also some dangers because I got caught a few times.
Just a few times.
Is your picture there?
Bob?
Who
Yeah.
else do you have from the 50s?
Stevens?
Back to yours.
Yeah.
Bob Stevens?
Hi, Carol.
Bob Stevens, class of 50, or in the 50s?
Alan Cornell, class of 54.
Welcome, Alan.
Yep.
Dave Ward, class of 1955.
Hey, Kate,
Yes.
can you mute the 757 phone number for a brief moment? That's Colonel Coggins.
I did.
We're going to mute him for just a minute.
So we've got, all right, 60s. Where are my 60s guys?
I'm 65.
65.
Oh, we got two.
Walt Kennedy, 62.
Where you from, Walt?
Right now I'm in California, originally from upstate New York. I wanted to get back there for my 50th and go through Sneed Hall, but
Whereabouts?
I had a bad time at that time.
Whereabouts in upstate New York?
Syracuse.
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
Syracuse.
I'm down around Utica.
Go to your air base.
Where's my 70s guys?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Zamora guy looks like awesome.
70, man, yes.
Nice.
Jose Zamora,
Grateful Dead.
company, got up to first lieutenant, and I don't know how. It was great. Learned the ropes early in the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Great being here with you guys. Great being here, man.
Yeah,
Likewise.
class of 75.
I'm trying to figure this stuff out.
What company were you in?
C Company.
So now I can hear you.
E for best, right?
Not anymore.
Because I can get her.
Kate? What did I do?
Okay, I'm back. Hey, Coach Hardy.
Hey, Hardy.
Yeah.
Someone's
Hardy!
Can you see me?
Can you hear me? Hardy, learn the computer. What did you say?
My name's Rick Ross. I was there in 78, 79. Is that Coach Hardy?
Yeah, Coach Hardy. Coach Hardy.
Still running, still running.
Holy cow, that's Steve Mason.
Representative.
I was there in 1976, battalion staff.
That would have been my second year at football.
Hey, Paul, I was there in 1976 also.
Hey, Chuck.
I was there. Paul, I remember you in I was there in 1975, and I remember you very clearly.
Oh, yeah.
He was in band.
A good memory or a bad memory? Buddy, what's up?
I think you stuck me a couple times.
Yeah, I might have.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, just to let you guys know, once we're done with the main toast and everything, I will provide breakout rooms, either by, if you want to do it by class year, we can do it by class year. I can also do it by decade if you want to do it by decade. That is an option.
By decade.
It'll be
Do by decade.
guys to talk to each other rather than over top of each other. If you are,
But the problem is, these guys can barely understand Zoom. They can do breakout.
Says the guy who was 20 minutes late last week.
Hey, that's right. Hey, look. It's true.
all right, you're all muted because you're talking over me. All right, so what's going to happen with the breakout rooms, if you are interested in it, I build the breakout room and I can send you into it. So if you want that, there is an option there is a chat. It is open to everyone. You type in the chat if you want to do that. And if you want to, I'll set it up for you. So you just have to let me know. All right. All right. Now I'm going to unmute everyone now that I've gotten that out of the way. And we're going to move on to class of.
This is Cole Walkup, class of 72.
Welcome.
Did you say Eddie?
This is Stuart Harrison. Thanks for sending us up, Kate. Class of 79 and C Company way back when.
Okay, I'm from 85, class of 85, representing A Company. I was in room 202.
Oh man, remember the name, the room number?
Yeah, it was sweet. It was right across from the chapel.
I can't. Yeah.
And we had a 2 windows in the room, so we had a cross breeze.
Is that great. Bill Drury?
Yes, sir.
How you doing there, Bill?
Hey, Fred, where's Joe? Put Joe on. She taught half these people.
All right. I know there's more 80s guys in there. Y'all aren't.
86, Bill Drury, band company.
Mac, band company. Dave Roach, 85, band.
84, Tim Davis, band company.
Where's Dave? He's a bottle.
I don't recognize man. Look at them. Guys, can we just get through the roll call and then we can do this stuff in breakout rooms, please? Maybe.
Let me guess. That guy was the supply sergeant or the ED guy?
It was the underwear sergeant. Use a computer.
All right. Let's see. 90s.
No, whoa! You forgot to finish the 80s.
87.
A lot of 80s.
Well, y'all are taking too long.
The second lieutenant, actually.
It's Buddy's fault.
That's what it's
Always my fault. Always.
Yeah.
Always my fault.
George Janice,
Class 87. I was in Retan, Echo, and Bravo, and I came back and taught 91 to 93.
Jesus.
Oh,
You
no,
reject
that's what everyone said.
88.
You were rejected out of every company. That's why.
Mm-hmm. Right, Todd.
We wouldn't let him in Bangkok.
Todd, happy birthday.
So, Todd, you're going to get it all day.
Thanks, Jose. So, Todd Huff, class of Bravo company, the entire 5 years that I was there, and graduated in 87, and only made platoon sergeant because I smoked all those 5 years without a permit. Oops.
Oh, shit, Falvo. He's got his Captain Underwear costume.
We're still in 80s. Last call for 80s.
I used the flex deal today. Mac Brown.
Pat Hoffman, class of 87.
Nutty buddy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you back.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't know. Nobody said anything. I didn't know if y'all could hear me or not.
We can always
hear you, Brown.
We'd rather not, though.
I'll hang up then.
Bravo's here.
See you guys.
Yeah.
All right. Moving up to, am I going to get in trouble if I move on to 90s?
Orkinski 88. I missed.
Yeah, Narkinski's really pissed. He works for IBM. That's his problem.
Yep.
Where's the 90s guys?
This is Brooks Berry. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I work at Fort Kingdom with Kate, and we're grateful you're here and keep giving back to the school. We need all the help we can get and help us meet our goals by the end of the fiscal year. So God bless, and good to see everybody.
How many years have you been growing that beard, Brooks?
Coronavirus beard.
Oh, man.
Rashawn, you're 90s.
Oh, yeah. Vashawn Huber, class of 97. I'm your director of alumni affairs. Thank you guys for
Hey, Hubert.
What's up, fellas? Thank you guys for joining.
Hey, Matt, you're another 80s. Matt Moss.
Yeah, 87, A Company.
Yeah,
Cart
thank
driver.
you.
Golf cart extraordinaire.
Golf cart driver.
If it moves, I can drive it.
Yeah.
Not
We
well.
seen you with that golf cart, Matt.
All right. Any more 90s? All right. 2000.
Woo, here we go.
Youngins.
Bobby Stevens, Charlie Company, 2009, with First Sergeant Bryce.
Oh shit.
Oh, cool. Gunny Bryce.
Eugene Bryce.
He was awesome.
Yeah, he helped me with my stand-up comedy career a little bit.
Did he help you with that beard or no?
That's straight depression beard.
Hello.
All right, this guy's got good barracks humor.
Oh, there's I'm going. You're outside. All right, another 2000s.
Did you do 2010s or are we included in the 2000s?
I think we be 2010, Rudy.
Yeah, that's you're good. You're in there.
Okay.
So Rudy's the baby?
No. I'm 20.
Let's haze the kid.
I'm 20. I'm class of 2015. I was actually in Echo, Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha. I was first sergeant in my senior year.
You smoking a blunt?
You hung around Buddy.
Hey, you can now. You're not in Fort Union.
All right, guys. Hey, let's finish the roll call, and then we're gonna get the evening started, and then I'll put you in breakout rooms.
I'll go next. David Smith, class of 2009. I was in Alpha Company for the first 2 years, and then I spent the last 2 years kind of freeloading in the middle school as a middle school advisor. Kind of slacked off a lot.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, he's wearing the battle jacket. What a loser.
I got off easy, man.
David Smith was the single best middle school advisor, except for all the other guys.
I believe that we have some. I believe we have some.
Look at everything.
Yeah, I'm Peter. Class of 2009. I was in Bravo my freshman year and then Echo from there on out.
I love the school spirit.
Yeah, I love the coat.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
You know, I've kept it. It's just been sitting around. I only haven't worn it since I left, so it's nice to have an occasion.
Can't wear ours anymore.
Mine can't even wrap around my leg.
It somehow still fits.
Gwinnett, his is bigger than yours.
I still have my Letterman.
All right. If who has not gotten a chance to introduce
Me.
Dave Elliott. Dave Elliott hadn't said anything.
Hey, Rakan.
All right, so I was.
All right, so
are we 2000 still?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Anywhere from 2000 to current.
Go, Dave.
I'll go now. All right.
So
Dave Elliott, class of 2004. Band company, room 302.
Go band company.
What is it with the band guys? They always show up.
Yeah. Because we're freaking awesome.
Blowers.
Beats
Or sand beaters.
Boys.
He's always the band guys and the troublemakers.
Hey, by the way, guys, you know Kate is awesome, and I'll tell you something else. Tell them who your granddad is.
Colonel Pendergrass.
We know who her granddad is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Best
Major,
announcements ever.
Had a way of his pronunciation.
Tom. Remember him well.
These announcements.
All right.
The geometry teacher.
So.
All right, Kate, I think we're ready to break.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Oh my God, water!
So we can get through this.
You are all muted. All right. So I'm glad that all of you guys could join us tonight. This is awesome. This is above and beyond what I expected this to be, considering, you know, last night, like I said to some of you guys, last night I only had 3 people registered for this, and now I have 48 participants in this Zoom toast. So thank you for taking part in this. I appreciate everyone introducing yourself and taking part in this roll call. And at this time, I'd like to just take it down a little bit and recognize those that we've lost over the past year who could not be with us for this toast and who would not have been able to make it back to Alumni Weekend. So let's just give a little bit of a minute as I go through this roll call of your fallen brothers. Arnold Banner, class of 48. James Blankenship, class of 61. Bernard Brown, class of 56. Edwin Colvin, 45. Charles Davis, 90. Joshua Everett, 16. Kevin Fallon, class year unknown. Andrew Gallardi, 45. Wayne Gaskill, 64. Bill George, 69. Michael Grimes, 74. David Hall, 64. Donald Hayes, 57. Earl Hedrick, 48. Robert Holloway, 58. Harrison Howarth, 49. This is going to be hard. William Caraholios, 84. James Kite, 52. Richard Kroll, 64. Norris Crone, 49. Edward Maslov, 2013. Marvin May, 1954. Stephen Ramos, 2005. Richard Ryan, 2001. Frederick Wendorf, 1963. Robert Wills, 1959. Thomas Wood, 1943. And at this time, I ask you please be respectful. I am going to play taps for them. All right, thank you guys. At this time, I'm still going to keep you on mute, but I am going to pass it on to Colonel Coggins, who would like to say a few words to y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yep, you're live, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm staying off camera tonight because I don't want any evidence of this. Buddy, I've practiced my toast so many times, I think I'm going to stay seated if that's okay. Thanks for inviting me to Alumni Happy Hour. I'm blessed to be part of Fork Union. I'm the 11th president. I've spoken to a few guys recently, including some World War II era guys, and they told me what FUMA did for them. And all of them told me that FUMA kept them alive. It turned them from boys into men. And right now I'm thinking about Paul Mosley, who's a great man, our alumni president of the board. And he's in Afghanistan, and I'm praying for him. That's a tough place. It's an awful place. So God bless you, Paul. I waited 48 years to come to FUMA after seeing a Boys Life ad in a Scout magazine when I was in 6th grade. So to be able to come here and be part of the school, I know that God's plans are always the best because my plans just suck. FUMA has turned boys into men, and even doing this COVID thing, our boys are doing a Pledge of Allegiance every day. They're doing their classes to a standard. We're checking on them. They've got great spirit. I can't wait to get the campus open again as soon as we can and see you guys this fall. I'm grateful for all of our alumni. I'll tell you a quick story. We've had several alumni pass down rings, their own FUMA rings from their own fingers to our boys. I've got 4 boys, seniors this year that couldn't afford rings. They're wearing rings from graduates. I'm going to tell you a story. You may have heard this before. I went out to Arizona to give a ring to a guy named Rodney Payton. I think he was class of 74. He got hit by a drunk driver, got cracked up really bad right after he graduated. And to this day, his memory is still Fork Union. That's about all he can remember. He's handicapped, can barely stand up straight. The ring company, Jostens, comped me a replacement ring for his that got stolen at the nursing home. I flew out there, did a ring ceremony, put that on his finger. He stood up as tall as he could with that gimped up hand, put that ring on that finger. He says, man, I earned that thing. FUMA was hard. And I love that place. He loves FUMA. I love that guy, and I love you guys. I'm grateful for all of our alumni. thank you, Kate, for doing taps and doing that roll call. That was very special. So I raised my glass. I just filled it up again. I raised my glass to FUMA. The guys who have passed away, our current guys, family and friends, all those that loved our academy. So here's to you. Here's the Fork Union Military Academy. Here, here. So carry on. No demerits today, buddy. Go FUMA. Out here.
Did we get our old demerits washed out?
I hope so.
How about a smoking
I'll
permit?
have to think about it.
Colonel Coggins, smoking permit?
Smoking.
You have to mention somebody.
Smoking lamp is on.
Remember that.
You guys have a great night. Thank you, Kate.
Yes,
Out
sir.
here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel.
Thanks, Colonel.
Gentlemen, if
I
there's
see a Montag.
I remember the smoking lamp. Bobby Stevens, what you got here, devil?
All right, Kate, we gonna do breakouts?
Yes, I was going to say, I forgot this portion of it. If there is anyone who you know of that passed away since our last meeting in 2019, and I mentioned their name, that in our database, and so that we can.
Was Johnny Walker on that list, Kate?
That's what I was about to say, Johnny Walker.
Leon Jeanette.
Well,
Ian
Leon
Simmons.
passed away a while ago, though.
Yeah, he was a couple years ago. So
Just
2019 to current.
Jonathan Walker.
Kate, can I say something on behalf of the Alumni Association?
Yes, sir.
I just, on behalf of Paul Mosley, who's serving in Afghanistan right now, I just want to say how important and special it is that we have you tonight on this call. Some of us found our way to Fork Union by accident. Some of us were put there on purpose. I grew up with brothers at Fork Union Military Academy, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. Several years ago, I met a gentleman who had not been on campus in 50 years, and 5 minutes into a conversation, he cried as he recalled the things that happened to him, the things he learned, and what it left with him as he went on to bigger and better things. I'm just absolutely thrilled to be a part of this family, and I just want you to know, more than ever, we need you. So if you would please, all of your family, all of your friends,
Shorts on. Get comfortable.
we find ourselves in a very unique place, and while we're in a good position, we still work hard to make sure at the end of the day we're around another 120 years. To everybody that came before us and to all of you, I'd like to say congratulations and hear, hear.
I don't have mine. I don't have
Hey, I think there might be one that we have not considered. Hilton Heflin, class of 1960. I think he passed away in the past year.
Okay, thank you. Cheers to him. All right, I know you guys are ready for your breakout rooms. So bear with me because it's going to take me a minute to do the custom rooms. There's been a lot of you who have sent messages to me, so I'm trying to keep up with it. Okay, here's the thing. I need to know, should I do decades or should I do years?
Decade. Could you do decade? That'd be cool.
Decades. There's nobody who does this in here.
Decade.
Decades. Because a lot of us were there for multiple years.
Okay, so I'll do like,
Eugene!
I include 40. All right. Breakout room 1 is going to be.
You want to go to 16? Be more excited? You better mute everybody.
Tom Larder.
All right, here we go. This is kind of how we do things. All right.
Oh, so she's dropping off. Oh, just go over that thing so that I can hear something.
All right.
Can they mute us?
All right, everyone's muted. If I call your decade and you are in that decade, please unmute yourself and tell me your name. I've got 50 of y'all to try to get through to figure it out. So please bear with me. You can either unmute yourself and tell me your name, or you can message me. All right, 40s and 50s. Unmute yourself and tell me your name.
David Ward, 1955.
Okay. Who else from the 40s and 50s?
Kate, just a suggestion. Why don't you do anybody up to like 1970? Because there's only a few of the older guys left that are even on here tonight.
All right.
And have 70 and then 80s. 80s will be your big one.
Okay. So we'll go up to 40s to 70s. All right. All right, 40s to 70s. So 50s, 60s, 70s. Let me hear you.
Bob
Martin, 1960. I can go with the 50s or the 60s.
Charles Martin. All right.
Bob 73.
Brad Decker, class of 1975.
Paul Dwyer, 1976.
All right, hold on, guys. I got to scroll through 50 of y'all. Bear with me on this. All right. Deborah. Shoot. All right, y'all gonna have to start over again. Was there a Waters?
Kate, can you go through the list alphabetically and assign them as you get to them?
It's not alphabetical.
Well, I mean, just kind of go down your list
Balbo.
and ask them which room they want.
Balbo. Cornell. If I say your name and you're in from anywhere from the 40s to the 70s, say yes. All right. I know Buddy is not. Charles Dwyer, Charles Mullen.
Yes, 76.
Mullen?
Yep, 1976.
All right. Coleman. Smith. Morgan O'Day. Edward Wiley. McVeigh. George. Set. Jack Weissel, I know you guys are not. John Huff. John Higgins. Jose Montez. Jose Zamora. Keith Barros.
70s.
You said 70s. Oh, Keith. All
Zamora, too. Zamora, too.
Matthew Moss, Scott Hamby, Mike Winetta. Let's see, Patrick Hoffman, Paul Dwyer.
76.
All right, Peter Thomas, Ralph Leland.
2009.
All right, that was Ralph Leland. All right, Rick Ross, Robert DeVries.
73.
All right.
Yep, it's Rick Ross. Sorry, 78. My bad.
Okay. Robert Stevens, Rotten Reed, Woodward Chin, Masick, Denton, Tim Davis, Walt Kennedy.
62.
All right, and Waters. Okay, we've got 10 people for the 40s to the 70s assigned to that room. All right.
How about Brad Decker, 1975?
Shut up, Brad.
All right, gotcha.
Got me?
Yes. All right. Breakout room 2. All right, 80s guys.
And you're going to know most of those.
Because they look like Vince right now. They're fat.
I like that FUMA hat. I need one of them FUMA hats.
All right, Buddy. Why are you in here twice?
Because Buddy's ego is about that big.
Yeah. It's like New York, New York. You got to say it twice.
He was in there 3 times.
Just don't say Beetlejuice 3 times.
That's because he's
I gotta tell
twice.
you, if I'm going to make an idiot of myself, I'm signing him as Buddy Ryland too. He's gifted and challenged.
With him.
We need Chris Coleman to take charge of it.
Peter Thomas. He works there.
Can I talk now?
Waters, you were
Hey, what do I do? Muted, dumbass.
Kate, excuse me, Alan Cornell. I've got to sign off now.
your name anywhere? All right.
1954.
Taking away his breath.
He's got it. She got it.
All right. Falbo, Cornell.
80.
Leaving now.
Also, again,
87.
not muted. Everyone heard you say that.
Wire.
80.
Coleman.
How do we get out of this?
Smith.
True.
Leave it.
How do you leave it? Now, Grandma, let me do this.
Edward Wiley.
Yeah. He's yeah.
Huff.
Yeah.
What year?
87.
All right. John Higgins. Luke.
That's just pure magic right there.
All right. Patrick Hoffman.
Yeah, man.
87.
That you know. What year? 87?
87.
He was a party year.
Mike Winetta.
That's what, 50 years from
87.
now?
87 also.
Okay. Jose Montez.
88, yes.
Jose Zamora.
70.
Okay, so I'll go back and put you in. Matt Moss.
87.
All right, Peter Thomas.
2009.
Robert Stevens.
He's also 2009.
Okay.
2009. I'm feeling fine.
I'll join that 2009 group myself. You can throw Gene McVeigh in there also.
Waters. Oh, you're not.
80. No, I'm 85.
Drury.
Waters is 85.
All right. I think I've got the 80s guys.
I'm in the 80s too.
Did you put Buddy in our group? We don't want him.
Hey,
Gotta run. See you guys.
what about me?
That'll be
80.
cool.
Hey, Kate.
Okay, Matt.
Waters is
Buddy,
80.
you're on mute.
Waters is 85.
If let me just get through these classes and I'm going to open them, and then those that are left, I'll go through and I'll put you in there. All right? Because I can't open the rooms until I assign everyone. All right. Those who are left, I'll go through you afterwards. All right. 90. Where are my 90s guys?
Hey, Kate, did you get Chris Coleman in the 80s?
I'll get him in there. I'll get him in there when we're done. I'm on the business right now, guys.
Class of 99.
Have one 90s guy, I might put you in the 80s or the 2000s, whichever one you want to be in.
Put him with the 2000s, much closer generation. They're all laughing at you now because they can all hear.
All right, so I'm going to do all of 2000 from 2000 to now.
Sounds good.
All right, Narkinski. Is that everyone left? Narkinski.
Yeah. You hear that dog?
Narkinski.
Yep, 88.
Oh, so you need to go in the 80s. Okay. Cole, David Smith.
2009.
O'Day.
2005.
Wiley.
I mean, 2009.
All right, McVeigh, Weissel,
2010.
Peter Thomas, Robert Stevens.
Oh, 29. Whatever.
Robert.
Eugene McVeigh. Robert Stevens, 2009.
Okay, I'm assuming everyone else. Thomas Dent.
Thomas Denton, 2016.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and send y'all to those rooms. And then those of you who aren't going to stick here with me,
Ralph, you look just like your dad.
Yeah, you do. How's things going? You still live in 14? Gotcha. Still got the hardware store? I just saw the restaurant close this week or last week or something finally. It'll get better. I can't imagine 14 without the motor lodge either.
It's still there? Oh, wow.
You okay?
Somebody about those shoes.
7082.
What's there? What is there now? Is there another motel there or something?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So basically, everybody just goes either Richmond or Charlottesville. Right. Yeah. That also. Yeah.
They built a bunch of hotels there. So.
Right. Charles,
Yeah,
I don't know if
that's
you
really
remember.
built
I
up.
remember you, Charles. Brad Decker.
Yep.
I remember you, man.
Well, I was
Long time. It's been a long time, buddy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Paul and I got together a couple years ago for our 40th reunion. So
Okay. Yeah.
there weren't many of us there. You were there a year before, but yeah, it has been a long time.
It's been a long time. I haven't been there for almost what is it, 20 years? Might be 20 years. Well, actually, I was living in Pennsylvania, but now I've been in Jacksonville, Florida for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, when Paul and I went back, there was a lot of it was the new dormitory. The barracks was all new. It was funny because I went to junior school too, and that was all the same. They hadn't torn any of that down. They were getting ready to tear the old gym down. I think that's
Right.
down now. I haven't been back then. I think your junior school barracks is still there. So
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
the junior school barracks and the academic building from the junior school is still there. Initially, they had decided to tear it down, but at this point, the architects say that they're not going to tear it down. They're going to try to figure out how to reuse it. The problem is the ceiling heights in those buildings are not up to standards, and you have to redo the entire interior. But the Academy has decided that those buildings are too historic to tear down.
Well, probably in the classrooms probably aren't that bad, but I know the barracks, the bathrooms and everything. It was old, but I was there from '69 to '76, so I did from fifth grade on the junior school and then all the way through the upper school. I was there 8 years.
I was there 4 years, 66 to 70. So everything was, still the original,
right,
for the most part. Yeah.
I was there
the wooden steps.
55, I graduated in 1960, so I was there for 5 years, the 8th grade through senior.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
7th grade to 12th grade. Started out with Snuffy Smith.
I was there
Injured
from.
in the night.
I went there my senior year in high school. It was a wake-up call for me, of course. It was probably the best move my mother and father ever did, because I was not going down the right street. And when I got there, I was a boy. When I left there, I was a man. I found out from a guy who meant a lot to me was Coach Pulliam. Really straightened me out.
Yeah, he's training also. He's training
I had an
anybody
effect
out,
on a
man.
lot of kids.
Yeah, he pulled me out of bed one night. He said I had 63 demerits, and he pulled me out of I was in the top bunk. My feet never touched the ground. He said, "Get one more demerit, and your parents told me not to come home. Go south because you don't have a home." And that was like a wake-up call to me. It was like, you know what? I had 60-some demerits. I didn't get a demerit after that, and it really changed my life, and it did. I was fortunate enough to get a football scholarship. I went to East Carolina, and it was all because of Coach Pulliam, or I would have never been there. I would have, probably been arrested someplace. When I got out of there, I ended up becoming a cop. So I kind of fell in love with the uniform.
Where were you cop at?
In Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia.
Whereabouts?
Allentown.
Oh, okay. I live in Pennsylvania now, so.
What part?
I'm down in York, but my plant's in Levittown outside Philly.
Okay. Well, there was a guy that also went to Fort Union Military Academy. He was from York, Tom Dobb.
Oh, okay.
Any of you know him?
Not.
Yeah, he went to East Carolina. He was a senior when I was there.
What was his name?
Thomas Dobb. And he's from York, and he still lives in York, Pennsylvania.
I'll have to look him up. But the name's familiar, but I just can't place it.
Yeah, he was one hell of an athlete for East Carolina. He was a stud fullback, and he did very well. Was a hell of a player. My roommate also Matt Mulholland from Bethesda, Maryland. Paul, I don't know if you remember Matt. Matt was a really big guy.
Yeah. I remember Matt.
Big redhead. He was my roommate. Me and him were roommates at East Carolina.
Yeah, and I remember the last time I saw him on campus at Fork Union was, we were still students. And he told me that if he ever saw me again, he was going to pound me into the ground. And then I ran into him in East Carolina, and you'd have thought we were all, we were best buddies.
Yeah. Well, I was happy I roomed with him because he was impressive. He benched over 500 pounds. He was a stud, man.
Yeah, he was.
And Pat, and was funny because he left when he went to Fort Union. Me and him were freshmen. He started from day one. He was the starting offensive tackle for 4 years in a row.
Yeah.
The guy was a stud. He was really good. Really good.
Brad, you really kicked my memory there, stirred my memory up when you mentioned Bethesda. I'm from Guatemala, so I came to the U.S., to go to Fort Union. And one of my two first roommates was from Bethesda, Maryland.
Yes.
Greek descendant, and Steve Callis. Made good friends, and I started to get to know the American culture with him, going, the weekends I could go.
Yeah.
And had some great memories from Bethesda.
Have you been to Bethesda, Jose?
Well, I was there with him, way back then. We're talking 1966.
Yeah, that's a great town. I have family. I had a lot of family that lived in Glen Burnie, which was right over from there.
Oh.
But it was the next town over, so I know what you're talking about.
Very
great
cool.
Town.
Good memories for me, because I was new in the U.S. I flew by myself from Guatemala, turned 16 when I got here, and so yeah, it was all new. The U.S. was totally new.
Yeah, this had to be a culture shock for you.
Fantastic. Oh, I loved it. Yes.
Yeah.
Aberdeen, Maryland, right there too.
Aberdeen, Maryland, great too, man. Yeah.
Spent my time at Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Left Fort
Union. Paul, have you heard about Jose Mera?
I haven't heard from him. I see his name every so often pop up on LinkedIn, but I haven't chatted with him in a while.
Yeah, I I was a big fan. He was a great guy. He was a great guy. I really liked Jose Mary. He was our colonel.
Yeah. No, he was good.
Great guy. I thought he was a dentist. He was a dentist or something, wasn't he? Turned out to be
He's a dentist. Yes, he's a dentist. He's a dentist and a trustee.
That's right. You're right. Exactly.
He's a trustee at Fork Union, and he's very close to Henry Jackson.
Yes, Henry Jackson. Sure.
Yeah, he and Henry Jackson are very, very close. I know him because we've been trying to do recruitment activities, and I've been leaning on him a little bit and trying to find ideas on how to expand enrollment at Fork Union. He's a really great guy to work with.
Yeah, he was. He was a wonderful man. Wonderful man. I thought the last time when I talked to him, he was in Richmond, Virginia.
He is. He's still there. He's still there, and I don't know where, but he had a dental practice at Lake Monticello, and he sold out his dental practice. He moved to Richmond. So I mean, that's what I know about him now.
Yeah. And Coach Schumann, are you there yet?
I was just looking at his name, wondering if it was what year.
He graduated in 76 with us. He's still coaching. He's still there.
Is he still there? I thought he.
No, he's still there this year. He's talking about retiring though, but
Well, he's been talking about retiring for about 10 years now.
Yeah, for a while.
Yeah. Isn't his son the coach now?
Yes, his son is coach. John Schumann is a director of athletics, so he's in charge of all the athletic activities going on campus.
Right. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm gonna bug out. Thank you. Enjoyed seeing you all.
Yeah. God bless you. Take care. Stay safe out there.
God bless all of you.
God bless you, man. Good seeing you.
All right. Hey, always a pleasure, brothers.
There is John Schumann.
Hey, where is he?
He showed
You're
up.
on mute, John.
Where is he?
John, you're on mute.
You should find the icon down at the bottom left, maybe.
Bottom left. There should be an icon on the.
Okay,
there
we
you
got it. Good job. Yeah, I had a phone call from the head coach at the math I had to take, so I had to duck out.
Hey,
Okay.
Coach. I don't know if you still remember me. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. I remember you. You're a good man. Now, you're from PA, right? Pennsylvania?
Yes, I was. Yeah. I'm now living in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, great. Great.
20 years. You
good.
Congratulations on, I hear you're almost getting done with football now.
Oh, yeah. Brooksbury moved from AD to development, so I was put into the AD job. So I'm out of football and just doing athletic director.
Great. And your son's the head coach now, isn't he?
My son is the head coach of the high school team, and Frank Arrett is the PG coach. He's a nephew of Fletcher Arrett.
Oh, my God. Wow. That's great.
Yeah.
So quick question. If you're athletic director, you bring your mother-in-law back to be the secretary?
Nah, I work with my daughter. My daughter was already here. She is the sports information director and communications director. When I moved in, she was basically in the other office. Actually, I work with her all day today with our fall, winter, and spring awards. So, yeah.
How's Coach Miller doing?
Coach Miller's doing great. He's in Charlottesville in a nursing home, and he's doing wonderful. He's hanging in there.
Coach Bill Miller's in a nursing home?
Yeah. Yeah, he's over there. He's in assisted living. It's called the Martha Jefferson House. It's a pretty good place.
Oh, my God. Please send him he was from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
By my area, and he was a great man. He saved me a lot of times too when I was there. I take my hat off to Coach Miller. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
I
a good
remember
man.
him well.
Yeah.
I remember him well.
Yeah,
Coach
great,
Eric also.
great basketball player, man. He was a great coach too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mrs. Miller, is she there also, or?
Sally, she passed away about 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's things turned pretty quick, and probably be a month ago. It's before the corona stuff hit, and she just wore out and couldn't get going anymore, and she passed away in her room, and we had a good celebration, and it was good. It was good. It's good.
Well, tell your wife I send my condolences.
Oh, definitely.
Her and Coach Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell her. I mean, if you talk to him again, tell him Brad Decker's asked about him, and I love that guy. I love that guy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that. I didn't know that she passed away. So.
Yeah. It was sudden. All of a sudden, it was like, she got tired of living and just went quick. Mm.
She had a great memory, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely. Great memory by the book. I mean, the records up there are immaculate. All the rosters, everything. I mean, it's easy. It's easy to follow people. And, someone calls like, hey, who is on the roster in 1962? Boom, it's right there. Everything's right there. So,
Yeah, when we were down there in 2016 for our reunion, I went over and I went to introduce myself. I didn't have to do it. She remembered me. I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I worked with her a lot. So
yeah. Quite impressive. Yep.
What does the prospects look for next year, Coach, with the athletic? How your football team look?
Well, our high school team, they got to our playoffs first time in 12 years, and we're feeling pretty comfortable that we're going to maintain the nucleus of that team. I think we were a little past happy there last year because we had Randy Moss's son, and now I think he's gone. So I think we're going to get back to the traditional run game and try to dominate the prep game just by running all over everybody. Postgraduate wise, they had a good year. They were 7-3. We're up there right now yesterday, and a couple of days ago, we were recruiting a couple guys. So we're holding pretty good. Everything was ticking up. We had our prep basketball. We got to get better there. But soccer was doing well. Cross country and track are phenomenal. Lacrosse was 2-0. Baseball was 3-1. So everything was moving in the right direction. So we can maintain our guys and get them back, keep them, enthusiastic. Hopefully this break from us will get them back here fired up and get us going here.
Good. Well, good luck with that.
But like Buddy was saying, I mean, you let our guys go home early for a couple months. I mean, they've been partying pretty good.
Yeah.
A couple of those Snapchats I've seen, I had to tell them, like, man, you guys got to back off. Take it easy.
Not much else to do.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to tell you how excited and happy I was to be able to connect. I miss some of my 70s buddies. I was hoping more of them would have hooked up, but I'm going to have to go, guys. God bless you. And wish you all the best. Keep safe.
Thanks.
Good health, everybody.
Yeah,
all right.
Stay safe.
Hopefully one of these days we'll meet at Fort Greene.
Stay safe, man.
You guys too. Thank you. Take care now.
All right.
Yeah, he told me that.
I'll be checking out too, fellas. It's been a pleasure.
Go near that stuff.
I said I wouldn't.
God bless all of you. Stay safe. I pray for you.
All right, Brad. Thanks.
Take care, Brad.
Good seeing you again,
Take care, Brad.
Would you just want to pick this one up on Monday, or are you going to be open tomorrow? Or?
I've got somebody coming in tomorrow. I've got 2 people coming in tomorrow.
Okay. So what do you think is going to talk?
Well, one person's coming in at 10, the other one's coming in at 1:30.
There's
Okay.
something going on.
Maybe 10:30 or 11.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So now this doesn't have a power cord. So
Do you need a power cord?
I think I got one.
It's a regular power cord.
It's a regular power cord.
Yeah.
So you're close to. You're retired, Paul. Now you're still working, huh?
Yeah, I retired. Now I'm still working. Yeah, I got tired of the nonsense of where I was, and no place to go. And
So you're going to Maine now, huh?
yeah, we're going up to Maine. We had a talk, and Beth and the kids were more inclined to have us stay up this way than to be down in Virginia.
Oh, you want to be close to the grandkids, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll go up to Maine where the grandkids are, and I've got 2 of my kids up there already, and the youngest is in Boston. So.
Are you gonna be close to where the summer house is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be in that area. So,
So
it'll be good.
Oh, well, you got to get down and visit when we get out of quarantine here, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's going to be interesting because we're supposed to be going up there in a couple weeks to look at some land, and